Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals, and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Hey, this is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM. Before we get to the episode, I just wanted to say thank you to Merc from Zero Issues Comic Podcast for the intro that he did for the show. And the reason that Merc did a intro for the show is that he recently, along with the rest of his crew, reviewed my book, Lycan Solomon's Odyssey, on his podcast. I wanted to give him a shout out as thank you for, even considering to talk about the book, let alone actually doing so and putting it out on his show. So everybody head on over to all of your podcatchers, check out the Zero Issues Comic Podcast, especially go over to iTunes and leave them a 5-star review. Tell them Dennis sent you. Give them a big, big thank you because they deserve it for supporting me, and I need all the support I can get as my next Kickstarter launches on September 2nd for Lycan Solomon's Odyssey Chapter 2. You can check that out over at www.lycanbook.com. That's Lycan. But like I said, go check out Zero Issues Comic Podcast. Thank those guys for me. I've already done it 1,000 times, but do it another 1,000 anyways because those guys rock. All right, to the show. Previously
on Pulp Schnitzel.
Chunk Gunderson, Suction News 9. A lone reporter and his intrepid group of less than exceptional lackeys have successfully infiltrated the town of Mart, which surprisingly isn't short for anything. Can our new allies, a wayward wrestler and a man who sells rare Pepe the Frogs, help us sneak past a bunch of donkeys and claim the Feast of Cats for ourselves? Find out tonight.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 51st episode of our 6th season. Thanks for tuning in again. We are going to start pretty much where we left off last time. But again, we're joined, yet again, by our super special guest, Frank. Hi, Frank. Thanks for coming back again.
Hello. I just thought I'd get up early a second day in a row because I can. Why not?
Why not? So you guys.
What time is it?
At this point, I'm going to say
in Australia, you ass.
Oh, I thought you were asking in game. I don't know.
It's like it's 8 a.m. here.
It's about 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
In game, it's about 2 in the afternoon.
On what day?
Tuesday. It's always.
What's the weather like?
Huh?
What's the weather like?
Texas.
It's Texas, so it's hot and dry.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's
what's
good.
Texas's name?
Is Martin West Texas?
Is what?
Mart in West Texas?
No, it's more like central.
Yeah, then it is
Texas.
in fact humid.
Oh, God.
Is it good for kite flying?
It's very close to Waco.
It's in the alluvial valleys, you say.
Humid as fuck.
Yeah, it's to the east of Waco, Texas. I thought about setting this in Waco, but Waco's too big. I wanted something smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably better not to set it in Waco, considering what we're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine.
Listeners, if
Nothing they
you're
haven't already
actually from
experienced.
Mart, Texas, send us a postcard.
Oh, that's funny that you think we got listeners.
Our biggest listeners in Mart, Texas, and he's like, oh, I hope they go down my street.
What?
We won't.
Mart Street?
He's looking out the window.
Are they coming?
The Botched Pride
Sounds-
Parade. Anyway,
Anyways,
can I tie? Okay, so we're going to do this kite thing. We're going to fly this hang
So
glider.
we're already at the end of Chonky's next wrestling show the next day, and we're at the barn thing.
oh, so you're saying, all right, so,
Are we gonna fast forward? Do you want us to role play it the whole time? Let's get on the bus.
I wasn't going to say that Chonky had another fight the very next day. It's not like those fights are every single day, but sure.
We're gonna start an underground hype show where a new challenger, Hank the Tusk, is gonna challenge him.
Hold on.
Actually,
Hold on. I was just going to say, I mean, we got two episodes left, and you're going to put a side quest in?
I didn't put a side
I'm not
quest in.
talking to you. I'm talking to Hank Tusk.
So,
No, I'm trying to fast forward us to the end of the thing so we can slingshot.
So the Chonky's next fight is not outside the town. This one is set to be in the sewers, in one of the sections of the sewers that's off to the side. It's still in town. It's not outside the city limits.
When's that fight gonna be?
That fight
Wednesday.
probably be, Wednesday night.
Okay.
Right after Bible study.
Yeah, right after Bible study.
I mean, so technically,
And Friday Night
we
Lights.
should. I mean, what if we like cut the fencing and let the fun dead end during the fight? So it would like distract the guards, and then we can go through the sewers up to the.
I think the sewers are cut off.
How
the
does any
farm.
of this help us reunite Plonky with his
Well,
love
that's
of
the thing.
wrestling?
So like we're trying to get Plonky, who's in town hall, right?
Yes.
So what if during the wrestling fight we cut all the fences, let the fun dead into the town, and the guards are all Scooby-Doo, we gotta take care of this, and then we can just run through the sewers up to a town hall and get Plonky,
Or what if?
and
this
then
would
we
be
can bring him through the sewers just as Chonky's like at the pinnacle of winning his fight, and then that will reinvigorate his love of wrestling and his family.
And for an even greater spectacle, if the sewers were under town hall and we could collapse 2 floors into the ring and his brother would fall from the top of the wrestling mart dome into the ring.
The rotunda.
Yeah. Like that guy.
That would be an amazing entrance, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for that.
The
They need to do
Thunder
it.
Rotunda.
You want to bomb a building to bring it into the sewers?
What could be more wonderful?
I don't got no dynamite.
Look at us storming another Capitol building.
Luckily I do.
Stop talking about bombing rotundas.
No.
And at the same time, someone can cut the fence outside.
Okay, I could do that. I got.
Better be very sneaky, considering the guard towers watching the fences and,
He doesn't sell any frog venom to any guards on station.
Well, I mean, I could probably take care of them guards pretty quickly. I got a
You got
blow
the
dart
little-
that's got
a blow
poison
dart?
juice. Yeah, I got a blow dart on.
Sure.
Everyone knows their jobs. Do we know the
So,
janitor for the Capitol?
Oh, you mean
Know your job.
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve, the custodian. Yeah, he's got. He's
He who
he's-
cleans piss?
Well, yeah. he's an all right man. I mean, what you got to remember about Steve is that he's got about 4 inches of a 2x4 sticking out of his skull due to an accident when he was on the job. He don't speak good, but he can definitely nod and clean.
Well, let's pay him off with something not valuable.
Oh, you mean he loves red vines? It's his thing.
That's not true. I heard that was wrong.
Well,
He
I
hates
mean,
those.
you
He's
just
more of a
came-
Twizzlers guy.
No, you just came to this town. You don't know. He used to like Twizzlers, but when he got that 2x4 stuck in his brain, he switched over to red vines because it's like the string cheese of the licorice world.
Laren, you
you
got
mean
what
like-
on account of the brain
Like
damage?
better? It's better. So it made him like the better thing, is what you're saying.
I'm not here to get into licorice politics. I'm a simple toad trading man.
What about Wiley Wallaby?
I don't know what that is.
It's a licorice company from down under.
Well, you seem like you Google real good, son.
No, I know that one because I like licorice.
Yeah, they have a good strawberry licorice.
No, the black one.
No.
Excuse me?
More like black licorice.
Yeah.
I like black licorice.
And
Causes
it's
brain
delicious.
damage if
Yeah,
you eat too much.
You would.
All right, well,
So just to clarify, I'm getting beat up again. Is that right? Is that what this whole thing's about?
No,
you're fighting in the ring, and then
We're gonna whip you with licorice.
we're gonna
Okay.
plant explosives
Yummy.
to bring your brother down to you, and he's gonna rekindle his love of wrestling.
Do you have explosives? To
I've got grenades.
to bomb a building? To make it collapse into the underground? You have
I
enough
wouldn't
explosives?
say that we have explosives so much.
I bet they have an
Is it
armory.
Laren?
They got an armory inside this city hall.
Yes.
They probably got explosives, and I think Mr. Tusk here would be able to acquire them with no problems.
to go into the guarded town hall, into the armory, and acquire explosives.
So someone's going to cut the fence.
The
The alarms will go off. I'll stroll in like I own the place.
Okay.
And then Laren will sneak behind me for when I get caught.
Accurate.
And I'll distract them with my strong
Getting
words.
caught.
with my sexuality.
With my obvious virility and sexuality.
Okay.
And then she'll get the explosives and plant them. And I'll stand right on the X. And as the building collapses around everybody, I'll be safe and catch his brother in my arms and bring him into the ring as we plummet 20 feet below.
So the ring is directly underneath
Town hall.
of the explosion.
Yep.
All right.
But Laren can lay the charges so that they're blowing the building, the walls to the sides. So it's just the
Yeah, she's a demolition
the
expert.
floor.
Explosion, not implosion.
Yeah, she definitely has done that so many times that she's gonna
She's
100%.
an activist.
Was she?
Not really. No.
I was like, I don't
No.
recall this particular part of her story, but all right.
I was actively pursuing my fame.
Or we could just sneak into his office and give him some frog venom and drag him down to the sewer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm down with anything. I kind of, you got me all excited with the spectacle of the explosions. But if you don't think that you can do your job as well as I can do my job,
I've only got 6 grenades.
Okay.
Is there anywhere where we can buy red vines?
There's a Dollar General right
Yes.
outside of town.
There is the Cefco convenience store, which is very close to the city hall.
Everything's been looted there except the red vines.
Yeah.
I bet if we
it would
get
still
some
be
red
up and
vines, we
running.
can
It's not like it's completely run down.
I bet we can give Sweet Steve the janitor some red vines, and he might show us how to get out secretly and sneakily.
Yeah, just don't look him in the eyes. He takes that as a sign of aggression.
Like a donkey.
He's like a man donkey.
After the 2x4, his ability to recognize facial expressions went way down. Don't smile at him.
I have a lot of pictures in this book that was Portia's. I wonder if his brother is Clint.
Let's find out. Let's talk to him.
Did you have a brother named Clint?
Hey, Steve.
So, wait.
Yeah?
Where is this Steve that you're talking to now?
He's
If he's the janitor, he lives in the school.
What? All right.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
No,
Pump the brakes. Don't let this
Where
idiot
we
talk.
are.
No,
He isn't.
Okay.
Frank,
he's in the town hall.
He cleans town hall. All right. Sure.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no one does. It's fine.
So it's either hang glide or explosion town. Or sneak in under cover of night.
Just those 2 options.
You even said there was multiple options with just hitting him with the poison dart, putting him to sleep.
Someone cuts the fence. The guards go there. We sneak into town hall and dart him. And then his brother wrestles him into submission.
He awakens down during
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Sewer mania.
Wrestling in the sewers. Who booked this gig? I'm concerned for the
It's your bookie.
the quality of the air. I mean, Chet, why are you booking our gigs in the sewers? I don't understand this.
It's good for frogs.
You always said you wanted to wrestle somebody who was good at martial arts, but also had an impregnable shell of withstanding. And I said, well, what better way to fight Leonardo, the mutant that lives under the streets? Leonardo, he's a feisty little snapping turtle. And I think, Man versus Beast would be a wonderful promotion to get you more of that money you so necessarily need.
Bringing new meaning to the guy from down under.
You had me at Leonardo.
Got to be careful around Leonardo because some kid flushed his toy katana down the sewer.
Actually, it was two toy katanas.
Yeah.
And no man has been man enough to get those katanas back from Leonardo.
Now, Chonky, every once in a while they book a fight with Leonardo just for, it's, more for
Shits and giggles.
the show. Yes, but also shits and...
well, the shit's down there
Yeah,
because
the
it's
shit's
a
is still
sewer.
down there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a sewer.
sewer.
And
after all.
Leonardo does fight dirty, so he will fling poop at you if he can get it.
Well, he was trained by a rat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It didn't talk.
No, it didn't.
No. And it was a normal
It was
just
a normal rat, yeah.
Yes.
That scratched at him.
Leonardo is, he was...
He's a schizophrenic.
All
He was
does is
he was
scratch and
born
bite.
to a liberal family, so like the Spartans, they tossed him into the sewers to
The
let the
McConaughey's.
He wasn't so
McConaughey.
much.
He wasn't so much trained by a rat as chased by a rat for his entire childhood.
yeah. If you
And he
can
had to
dodge a
fight him
rat, you
half
can
the
dodge a
time.
punch.
I
so
mean, your training words are different from down here in
Yeah.
Texas.
exactly.
Yeah.
So Leonardo is vicious and takes no prisoners. Like if you need to tap out, it's more like run away and tap out because he will bite you
That's why you have the dart, the toad dart.
and you will get sepsis.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
He gets one
I don't know if he gets one
for the plan.
I
You can have all the
store,
donkey tokens you can carry.
I can store the dart in my, tidy whities. Like,
Yeah,
what could go wrong?
Put it in your human pocket. I'm sure that's fine. And also, Mr. Thrust, I don't need any burrow bucks. I've tried to go down that alleyway before, but it was trading way under value. I'm not going to go for that.
Mr.
time to pick
Thrust
him up.
is his stage name.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Thrust is his stage
Mr.
name.
Tusk.
Mr.
Thrusk
Thrusk.
is his actual name.
Yeah. Thrust the Tusk.
You change his name every time you say it.
I'm
so-
sorry. I'm used to Frank Tusk.
Hank Thrusk the Tusk.
Sure. Okay. So I still don't really know what you guys are doing.
Okay.
right.
Is he doing his Leonardo fight first?
At the same time.
At the same
Simultaneous,
time as
yeah.
everything else.
Someone
Okay.
at the same time as the fight starts. Someone cuts the wires to the zombie fence.
Okay.
A bunch of the
Meanwhile-
guards are going to abandon their post to go see this Leonardo fight. It's a big draw
because
in town.
it's a big betting sport.
Well, I don't think the guards would go because wrestling is out.
Yeah, there's
outlawed.
no such thing as like
Yeah.
dirty.
No corrupt cops here.
Cops never do illegal
Yeah,
things
exactly.
ever.
Don't you don't have to roll for it. It's
Shut up.
true.
For it?
High or low.
Who's
High
this
for police corruption.
Yes, some guards may sneak off to secretly
Let
watch.
me ask
Yes.
the cop
fights.
if there's corrupt cops.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. It's Texas.
That's
we
the
already know
first
that.
high-low I've won this season.
It's
Very
true.
interesting that it was for that.
And then while they're away, Laren's gonna sneak in with Steve, he who cleans piss,
So,
as his assistant, because she has the
but you haven't even.
licorice he likes.
But you haven't even gone to he who cleans piss yet,
We're talking to him right now.
right?
No
okay.
piss escapes my watchful eye.
It's like a montage for a heist movie.
Okay.
We're
so
doing it as we talk about it.
let's move to that part then. Lauren, you're confronting he who cleans piss.
With a pocket
Yeah,
full of Twizzlers.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say he actually has a house because it's not a great house. It's not a big house, but it's a house.
It's clean. I keep it clean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the voice you want to do for him?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
He could do it.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like Steve. What are you talking about?
I enjoy clean fish.
That's not what Steve sounds
That's
like.
how I would do it.
I see what's wrong with your explosive. Ain't got no gas in it.
Okay, your sling blade?
I'm a janitor. That's the only job they give me after I get out.
French fries.
You shouldn't have cleaned that. He was just a boy.
Starting to think I shouldn't have come alone, but I did bring you red vines.
Okay.
You know how I love my red vines.
I didn't, but now I do. It's great. Can you do me a huge favor and maybe I'll bring you more red vines?
Well, maybe, I just a big ass to do on them, maybe.
Well, I'd have to live first. So you'd have to do your thing and then I'd bring you more red vines.
Well, it sounds like someone might die. I'm not sure I want to do that for some red vines, maybe for some Twizzlers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I want the strawberry flavor too. I like the pink ones.
I hate Steve.
We all do.
We all
Tell him
do.
that.
Most people hate old Steve after they meet him.
It's the Twizzlers thing.
Unless they got a broken
honestly,
lawnmower or a bunch of piss laying around.
Right. Yeah, no, it's just the Twizzlers thing. It's just like, I had this whole picture of you in my brain, and then when I get here, it's just completely let me down.
Oh, well, I mean, never meet your heroes, as they say.
Okay. So I will find you some Twizzlers, probably.
Or it's like a 75% probably, or like I don't know numbers actually. Don't ask that.
I will make it my personal mission to find you Twizzlers.
Yeah, the store has Twizzlers. They're not. They're kind of expensive because like you can't keep producing them. So like
Like a bullet Twizzler, or
what now?
a bullet for a Twizzler, or what?
Probably be like a whole clip for a Twizzler.
Jesus.
For one Twizzler?
You get
Pack,
they're
a
rare.
pack,
A pack.
a pack.
Sure, a pack.
I'm-
Oh,
I was like,
Jesus.
Like
I'd clip
one pull off
a magazine.
for a Twizzler zine.
Yeah.
Zine. It rapid fires them into your mouth. It's an explosion of flavor.
Flavor.
Yum 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 yum.
I'm gonna blast your mouth full of flavor.
That's right.
No. No.
Rainbow.
That's Skittles, you asshole.
I know. I don't like Twizzlers.
You promised to bring me them Twizzlers and just make sure it's a strawberry flavor. I reckon we got a deal.
You don't even know what she wants.
Well,
Get the door unlocked.
it doesn't matter. She's talking about bringing me strawberry Twizzlers, and she ain't making me clean up no piss.
Fuck yeah. High five. Well, actually, don't touch me, though. But, like.
Wait, you
air
don't want me to clean up your piss, do you?
five.
Steve
No.
loves cleaning up piss. It is his
I don't-
favorite thing in the universe.
I'm-
That's what
Aside
everybody
from
said, but it's
Twizzlers.
not true. I want to be an artist.
No, it's before the brain trauma.
Aw.
Now his art is perfectly cleaning up piss.
And then unfolding the rags and staring at the pattern.
Yeah.
Now I just cut out the lady's eyes from the magazine.
Oh, no. Okay, that's it. Thank you for helping me. Bye.
Don't forget them Twizzlers.
Yep.
So you got a picture? I can cut your eyes out.
No, I don't like that.
Look through them.
I'm so glad Frank Allen is here for this.
This is the most amazing side quest ever. Like,
Yep.
You never told me what you wanted, running lady.
Leave the doors to City Hall unlocked.
Oh, I do that all the time anyway.
God damn it.
Now I get
Suckers, now I
Twizzlers
got
for it.
Twizzlers.
And get the guards to go to the fence.
Well, I
there's a
reckon I
commotion.
get them to show me where all the piss is. Clean up.
We could probably use Steve to get Lauren all the way up to where the brother is.
Yeah, what you gonna do if you encounter a big old puddle of piss on the floor? What you do then?
Not
Go
gonna wrap it
around
up like
it.
a cat. They're all dead.
They'll know.
They're not all dead. They're just food now.
We keep them in the cages. Sometimes
Cats.
they let me pet them before I have to feed them to the donkeys.
Cats are no longer
Aw.
found. They're grown.
oh,
Yeah, those donkeys go through a lot of cats, so you gotta breed them quick.
They grow them in big old vats. They call them cactus tanks.
Fuck you.
Sure. All right, so that part of the plan is apparently a thing where he's just leaving the doors
And
unlocked,
you gotta bring her up there.
and he's gonna try to have her follow him up through City Hall.
He's gonna use his Jedi
Upon
tricks
pain
to-
of upon pain of Twizzlers, a deal is struck.
There's like one big glaring problem with that plan that I don't think anyone's realized, is that there are pictures of Lauren all over the place.
Yeah,
saying
but if
she was
she's
saying-
wearing the
Oh,
cloak,
just
Oh, you
stick
think the
figures.
guards are just
You
going to
got
let a
the
cloaked
cloak.
person wander around in the building?
I mean, if
Get a
it's
haircut.
related, if it's related to Steve the custodian, nobody's gonna talk
Nobody's
or
gonna be
question
looking at my
them.
This is
face.
my piss
I
apprentice.
We can
I
see.
reckon we staple one of my lady pictures to her face and nobody will recognize
Absolutely
her.
not. No.
Just like in that Deadpool movie.
No. No.
If you staple on the
Can I
top
just,
and
like-
bottom, it can't go anywhere.
I made this
Can I just
skin
like cut my hair
mask
and
for you.
put some
I made new
dirt
skin
all over
mask.
my face?
Huh?
Can I just like cut my hair and put some dirt on my face?
I reckon we
Disguise.
use some cat piss to dye your hair blonde.
Absolutely not. It already is blonde, but thank you.
Some
Well,
cat
you
shit
know,
to
there's
dye it
different
brown.
shades.
Yeah. You make it dirty blonde.
I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it.
We'll
A
do
lot
a
of the
disguise
captive
montage.
cat piss has blood in it. You won't be ready.
Be strawberry
like it.
blonde.
Like them Twizzlers.
I love strawberry. Okay, so that part of the plan is a thing.
Yeah.
Last part of the plan, I guess, is going to the fence and cutting the hole in it?
Shooting the tower defense guards with my poison darts.
What is the range on a dart gun? So I'm
Okay,
assuming it's a blow dart.
It is a blow dart.
I don't think they have a very far range.
Hold on. It's actually in the book.
I know.
30 feet, 60 feet.
It might be 15, 30.
25-100.
No, 2,500.
Hot damn.
Yes, you could.
Oh, man. I just love watching out on the fence. These fun dead.
-2 because you're from the ground shooting up
keep-
into a covered tower. but-
22.
Okay. You hit one of the tower guards in the neck with a dart.
Fucking mosquitoes.
Is this a death dart or a get you really high dart?
It's a death dart.
Okay.
It's poison from the green, from the golden.
Okay, I'm going to con save to see if... he botched, so he dies. Immediately dies.
This is
He had a very bad reaction to that poison dart and just immediately vomits blood over the side and then just falls down in the tower.
Whoo! Yeah, yeah.
I'm coming, Mama.
Okay,
right, well,
That's one
one
of the
guard
towers.
down, only 49 more to go.
I appreciate your psychic support, Chonky.
So was this one of the towers that's like right at the entrance of town or one of the wall, like the side
The
fence
side
wall?
wall, side wall ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna knock him out and then do a little snip.
Okay.
You might want to make a gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a zombie cutout hole so that they can comically go through it like a cartoon character.
Okay. So on the other side of the fence, so no one has seen you sneaking around. They're not really paying that much attention to that side of the fence. There is a walkway between the two fences, and the person who's walking between that is shooting fire into the ditch where the fun dead are falling into. So
Okay.
they're incinerating the fun dead and whatnot. So there is that
So
going on.
How far away is that person from me?
At this point, they're patrolling around. I'm going to say they're about 40 feet away.
And they're not looking at me at all.
No, they are very thoroughly just flame-throwing.
Would I have sneak
trench.
attack advantage on them?
No.
Rogue?
I mean, I'm kind of roguish.
No, you would just be in a normal attack.
All right. Yeah, I'll try to shoot that one
Another
down,
death
too.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're proficient.
Yeah, I am proficient. That is a 10.
No, they will not hit. It goes past him. I'm going to see if he notices.
Notices a little dart go
you can
behind
Zip
him.
past
You also
him?
get
Like,
2 attacks, though. Cause
Oh, I do get 2 attacks.
you do get 2
So
attacks.
get them in rapid succession.
Yeah.
That is much better. That is a 24.
Good, because he had crit 20 to his perception.
He turns
so.
around.
And it hits him right in the eyeball.
He goes to open his mouth and it goes down his throat.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Let's see if he con saves the poison.
That move's called the Ebenezer.
He does not. So he also drops to the ground as the fun dead are slowly starting to overfill that little ditch area.
Now I'm gonna cut it like
Arch.
an arch cut through that second fence.
Do you have fence? Yep.
You get
Cutters?
wire snippers.
Yeah, how'd I cut the first fucking fence?
What first fence?
Oh, I thought you
You
said,
said there was a walkway
He's
in between the two
he's in
fences.
between the two fences, so I figured he shot him from behind the
Surely
fence again.
Chunk would have given him the wire cutters he used to cut the Funland fence.
Yes.
Right, just checking. So you cut a
an arch.
arch-shaped hole
Yep.
in the fence. Okay. You do.
And then you said there's a pit of some sort?
It's like a trench.
I'm going to put the cut fence.
I mean, they are starting to overflow that. So yeah, you can lay that over there, but Fun Dead are going to get to you.
I'm just going to do I did my job.
You should run away now. Because there's a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. I did what I needed to
And you
do.
killed the tower that's right there too, so they're not sniping. So
I think I'm going to go down to the sewer and get ready for this
okay.
this Leonardo fight.
Sure. So you run back to town as
I'll gallop.
Gallop.
Yeah, I'll gallop.
Not even. You're not gonna frog jump.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
I know, you're the
I
frog
trade in toads, not frogs.
Sure. Well, as you're running back to the town, you look behind you and you notice that there are quite a few fun dead pouring through that hole in the fence and also running towards the
Here we
town.
go.
Any horns blasting or?
Not yet.
All right, sweet.
Oh, should I take my bugle out and blast it?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah,
yet.
no one's noticed
Wait till you jump
just
in the-
yet anyways.
Jump in the hole first.
I'm gonna jump down into the sewer.
Okay. So you go down in the sewer.
And I'm gonna protect myself against Leonardo, because I know he's a wily one.
Okay. Well, it's in a ring. So I mean,
You think Leonardo cares about rings?
yeah, it's a match.
Yeah, he don't care about nothing. He's got a bloodlust.
He does have a bloodlust, but he's also an honorable mutant.
He's not an honorable mutant.
When it comes to the ring,
He literally ripped the
respects the
face
rules.
off of that child.
it was in
for
the
sneezing.
ring.
That child was not in the ring.
It was
that
in the
child
well.
sneezed.
They shouldn't have interrupted the show.
Sneezing is against the rules.
It's not against the rules. I have the handbook right here.
Everybody knows not to make sudden noises around Leonardo.
That's right. You don't move too
It's
fast,
sudden movements, not sudden noises.
and you don't make loud noise.
What is a sneeze but a movement of noise?
Persevering.
Persevering.
All right. So yeah. So you have gone down into the sewers
Gone down under into the sewers. Got it.
to work on the next part. Hank, are you with Chonky in the sewers? I forget where you are for this plan.
I think
I'm wherever I need to be.
he's at home eating chicken wings.
And Chunk, I don't remember what you're doing either.
Chunk's definitely not going to go into the town hall.
Where his wanted poster is.
He'll probably hang in the showers. He'll probably hang out
In the shower with Hank.
in the showers of the sewers.
He's giving Chonk a massage and a pep
Sure.
talk before the fight.
Sure. So, Lauren, I'm going to say that you have cut your hair and you've put dirt all over your face, so you're not nearly as recognizable.
Give her a hump.
And you and Steve are
Don't tell Steve that.
going into the to the back of the town hall. Steve, as per usual, there are guards posted outside, and they're like,
Barry.
Steve, there's plenty of piss to clean up in there, but who's this that you're bringing with you?
Oh, this is my new assistant. This is Billie Jean. You can tell she's a street urchin. Wake her up. She loves piss just about as much as I do.
One of the guards opens his fly, turns to the side, because modest, and pees right there on the sidewalk, and then turns and looks at Lauren.
Go on, Billie Jean. Show them how you clean the piss real good.
She turns, she's like, "Yep, boy, howdy, mister. I sure do like cleaning the piss up." She
Okay.
mops it up.
Okay, and you clean it up. All right. They're like, all right,
Checks out.
checks out. She must take right after you.
She's a
Steve.
street urchin.
She's a street urchin, all right.
Despite the lack of spines.
Sure.
Different kind of urchin.
Yeah, a little
That's
different.
a sea urchin,
It's a little different one. Yeah.
not a piss urchin. Those spots hurt.
But much like sea urchins, if you put a little hat onto a street urchin, they'll hold on to it.
Aren't you supposed to
That's
piss on
right,
sea
because we don't got no good
sea urchin?
property of our own.
You are supposed to. Well, that's
No,
jellyfish.
That's jellyfish.
No,
you
but
idiot.
still also no.
Piss on each other, everyone.
Piss on them.
Yeah.
You get a paper cut and you piss on
Piss
it.
on
You
it.
get stung by a man of war, you piss
Piss
on
on it.
Bit by the dog, pee
Pee
on it.
on it.
The dog. You pee on the dog.
it. You see a huntsman, you piss on it.
Piss is the answer to everything.
You see the movie The Huntsman, you piss on it.
Hi, I'm Gary Pissman. Yes.
You gotta piss on it. Well, Billie Jean, that piss ain't gonna clean itself.
So Billie Jean cleans up the piss, and then the two.
I meant the piss inside. She already cleaned up that
Oh,
piss
sure.
washing the head.
Sure.
You fucking idiot.
So they let you into the building. Now, Steve, typically you don't have free range of the entire building. You mostly just stay on the bottom floor where the bathrooms are.
They mostly tether me to the front door. So I
Yes,
don't
you have
Too
like one
far
of
in
those dog leashes that's on like a clothesline, so you can only go so far.
They know how far the piss goes, so they
Yeah.
don't let me get farther than that.
He'll go hunting for Twizzlers again, and we remember what happened last time. Okay.
What happened last time?
What is it we're doing here, Lauren?
Well, Steve, I gotta get Plonky.
So you don't want to clean up no piss with me no more, I reckon.
No, well, man,
It's okay.
no.
No one ever does.
No, but it's not you. It's the piss.
But you'll bring me Twizzlers every year on my birthday.
No.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me lies.
Tell me, sweet
Steve.
little lies.
At hearing this news that you are not going to be receiving Twizzlers every year on your birthday, your plank brain has flared up with anger.
I know. I'll go get them Twizzlers. Reckon I'll have to cut your picture's eyes out.
Steve, I just don't know your birthday. That's all. Like you just gotta tell me your birthday.
I don't know my birthday. It makes me mad.
Make Twizzler 2.
The 2x4 robs me of myself. I don't know when my birthday is.
Her bringing up the birthday and you not knowing just sends you off the deep end, and you are going into a rage right now.
He just runs in a beeline.
He's pissed
and
off.
the chain snaps.
He's so pissed.
He's so pissed.
He who is pissed.
Your
I
aggression
used
is
to have a
flaring up.
birthday cake and I would piss out my candles. But that don't happen no more because I don't have a birthday.
Yeah, you're just seeing red now. Well, yellow, I guess.
Yellow,
but-
yeah.
And you're
Is there
definitely not
anything
mellow.
heavy
So.
near me?
Huh?
Is there anything heavy near me?
Yeah, there's a bust.
A bust?
Oh,
Okay,
put
I'm
that
gonna grab the.
2x4 deeper.
You could pull it out of his
Exactly.
head and then hit him
No,
with it.
I'm grabbing the bust and I'm gonna smack that 2x4.
You should have given me Twiddlers.
All right, roll attack, strength attack with a bust. You do not have proficiency.
Okay, that's an 18.
Yeah, it's going to hit Steve in the head.
In the
Roll me
board.
a 2d12,
Steve in the board.
Okay.
just straight.
But it's pride.
Oh no, it's 22.
Yeah, so you just
That's almost
smash him in the top of the skull, and his head goes in a lot further than it should, and you just see blood pouring out the sides as one of his eyeballs pops out, and his head cracks open, and he just and goes down on the ground, and you're now holding a blood-covered bust. And you're alone on the bottom floor of the town hall. At which point, Lauren, you hear alarms start to go off outside, and there seems to be a lot of commotion. And at that point, we're going to take a break.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Philip D., the imaginary nomad himself, coming here to talk to you today about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, I know that you have already hit the 30-second skip button, and you're not going to hear any of this. But for the idiots that can't find their phone right now, and this is stuck on play, you should head on over to dickblood.me and support us where you can. $3 gets you into the Discord. $5 gets you not one, but 2 bonus episodes every fucking month. If that's not enough and you got more money to waste, how about be one of those executive producers at $30 and get your stupid fucking name read at the end of every episode of Botched? You want more Botched in your mouth? How about not go $50 and you can play D&D with some of the Botch motherfuckers right here, right now, twice a week? No, that's not right. Twice a month. I don't know. Dennis normally does this, but he's not here, so fuck him. I'll make the rules. What? You think you're God King? You think you're better than Shanda Panda? You're not, motherfucker, unless you donate $100 a week. That would be outrageous, but we'll take maybe $100 a month. I don't give a fuck. Just give us your fucking money, and do it now!
And we're back. All right, so meanwhile, down in the sewers, the small crowd, it's a little smaller than it normally is. It's mostly guards, so not a lot of other onlookers show up because they're worried that they'll get arrested. It's Chonky versus Leonardo. Now, Chonky, you're in the ring. You're ready to go. You're getting all jazzed up, and Leonardo
Here we go.
just sort of appears out of nowhere and leaps up from the ground up over the top rope in one fluid motion, and he's just on all fours. Now, Leonardo's got one of his arms is a lot bigger than the other one, And he's only got 3 fingers. He also has, like, you know how sharks have rows of teeth? It's kind of how Leonardo is, but they're, like, all flat, like a donkey's teeth. Yeah, he's really fucking weird looking. And, yeah. And then the ring announcer comes, he's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we have in this corner Chunky McClunky, the feline fighter himself. And in this corner, we've got Leonardo. I'd say make this a clean fight, but I know it ain't gonna be. Chunky, best of luck to you. Let's get ready to rumble! And he fucking jumps out of the ring real fast. Ding, ding. As Leonardo just and takes off towards Chunky.
The terror of Turd Town.
The terror of Turd Town. So Leonardo is running at you on all fours and goes to take a big swing with his giant fist at you, Chunky. But misses. Just barely. Your cat-like reflexes help you to duck and weave a bit. And so you can do a wrestling move if you'd like.
Okay. Does Leonardo have any sort of like a tail or a bandana or something I can grab onto?
He does have a bandana.
What's it made out of?
Diapers. Used diapers. With 2 holes cut out. Fries.
That's pretty good.
All right, so as he whiffs his punch and goes past me, I grab the trail of diapers and then swing him around 180 and send him into the turnbuckle.
All right, roll me a strength check.
D20.
Yes, everything's a D20 pretty much.
No, that's why I rolled a 20. Sorry.
Oh, a 20. Was it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come up as 20.
Yeah, so you catch Leonardo as he's coming around by the diapers. You've got him diped up, and that thing has been stuck to his head for quite a long time, so no one knows where the diapers end and the thing begins. So you zip him around in a couple circles, give him the old ring around.
Mario 64
yeah,
with
exactly,
Bowser.
with Bowser. And then you throw him with all your might, and he literally leaves the ground and smashes head first into one of these turnstiles. And he goes down, and he's slow to get up. That seems to really have taken the piss out of him.
Where's Steve when you need him?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Leonardo, you know what happens now.
This town's gonna be overrun with piss before long.
And it's just a flood of it coming down the tunnels because Steve's not there to stop it.
You can hear, what's that sound?
Piss.
Say, Steven, in your
The
Steve voice,
rumble
say,
of piss in the distance.
say that's the sound of inevitability in your Steve voice.
That's the sound of a what?
Inevitability.
That's the sound of fate coming right for you. Inevitability.
Never Billy.
That's the sound of a billy goat right there.
Sure. So Leonardo gets back up. Like I said, he's a little woozy and out of it, and he is going to basically do a leaping jump and like corkscrew headbutt into your chest. He's gonna try.
All right. Do I roll like?
No, this is so attacks are against your AC essentially, but he's gonna hit you probably. And he does a little corkscrew turn in the air, and he hits you right in the chest, and you are going to take 16 damage as he hits you in the chest and sends you flying backwards into the tightrope. Now at that point, you could try and basically do some sort of move where you're bouncing back and like doing something to counter like whatever you want to do wrestling wise.
Okay, he sends me back, and that's 16. That hurt, man. So I bounce, and then I come back with the big clothesline, arm out, and go straight for the diaper head.
Okay, roll me a strength check again.
Well, strength attack.
Strength attack, yeah.
So he is proficient.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, so you bounce off the tightrope, and as Leonardo has landed on his feet and have like stood back up, you just clothesline him right in the neck, and he flips in the air onto his humpback.
Hold on, he's got a second attack, right?
Who? Him?
Chonk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So he'll be on the ground
Could he
now.
combo as?
Well, do you want to try and do something? Well, because his momentum's sending him past him, so I'm not going to say he could combo in the air or anything like
Wrestling
that.
attacks, sir.
Yeah, but so he flips
Not
through the
Soul
air,
Calibur.
somersaults through the air, and slams onto his back with an audible thud, and everyone's like, "Oh!" And Chunky, you could do a follow-up move. He's on the ground, so you'll have advantage.
Okay, so I clothesline him. I do the thing where I run past him, and then jump onto the top rope
Okay.
and try to do a big backflip to slam and break the stupid turtle.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Not one of my stronger suits. As it turns out, that is a 9.
So you run with your momentum and you jump up on the top rope, and you do this really awesome backflip. But Leonardo's ready for it, and he turns out of the way, and you just belly flop right onto the ground, just wham!
Oh, no.
And Leonardo is going to try and grab you by the ankles. Roll me a strength or dex check.
That is a 12.
Okay, so he's got you grabbed. Yeah. All right, so he grabs you by the ankles, and he starts to Bowser you around. Like, he starts to spin in a circle, and he throws you up and out of the ring, and you slam into, like, a wet, dirty, concrete wall. Just wham! And it makes, like, this loud thwap noise. And you are going to take 6 damage.
6 fat damage.
And as you're on the ground, he's just going around the ring, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, "Whoa, yeah, but don't clap too fast. He's watching."
It's golf claps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. Don't make noises too loud.
Okay,
Chunky, what would you like to do now?
All right, I slowly get to my feet. I do the thing where you crawl under the bottom rope to get back in the ring.
Chunky, you notice
then-
that there's a fold-up chair leaned up against the ring. On the way.
Oh, a chair, hey? Well, let me try to appeal to Leonardo's better nature. I say, hey man, we're trying. We gotta drag this out, all right? This is all part of the plan. Leonardo? Do you like the Duke? Do you like the Duke? What do you?
Let me see if he likes the Duke.
Okay. This is.
Do with your death die. Oh, there you are.
Why is it called your death die?
Because it's the die I roll to see if you die. Frank, guess high or low?
Low.
When you bring up the Duke, he like nods excitedly, like, "I love the Duke."
Okay.
It's like Gollum.
Gollum, yeah. Okay. Well, then this is gonna be really awkward. And then at this point, Chunky reaches back and goes for the chair so he can smack Leonardo in the head.
All right, roll attack, strength attack.
Is he proficient with chair?
Yeah. Oh fuck,
He's
yeah,
a wrestler.
He's a
That's the chair with a razor edge sawed into the side.
In fact, he's got expertise with it.
That's right. That is a 15.
Oh yeah, so he's leaned over the rope to be so excited about the Duke, and you have reached behind you and you grab the chair and you wham right on the top of the head of his diaper head, and he sort of leans backwards. He's like, whoa, and he's woozy as he's going backwards. And you notice on the other side of outside the ring, there's a table there for no apparent reason, just stood up.
It's where the announcers are.
And it's got a bunch of junk on it.
It's called a roadcaster, Dennis.
Jerry.
And 2 people are in front of it. Podcast.
Jerry the Ring Lawlers. No. So, yeah, there seems to be 2 nerdy dudes with a bunch of equipment that's not hooked up to anything, just sitting there and quietly
Just
giving
talking amongst
commentary.
themselves.
Oh, my God.
Well, we'll see if this really pays out for him, Garrett.
So, you could get in the ring and you could do another attack with the chair if you want, or if you want to do something else, you can do that as well.
Choke
All right,
slam.
So we're both in the ring now, or?
I was going to say, you could get back in the ring if you want, or you can do something else.
All right, so
He's woozy, so you can easily climb
He's
him.
woozy. All right, he's doing the Mortal Kombat
Exactly.
head spins thing. All right, so table is the other side of the ring, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So Chonky comes up and he grabs both his hands and starts spinning, 360 spinning, and then hopefully at the right time, depending on what the dice say, Gleonardo goes flying up over the rope and into the table, into the roadcaster.
Okay. Roll me a... Let's go with athletics.
Oh, that is a 2.
So you find that Gleonardo's hands are very slick with fecal matter, and you can't get a hold of his arms at all. Like, you just keep grabbing, but they just slip, and eventually he comes out of the stupor. And roll me a strength or dex check, Chonky.
Kill it.
That is a 13.
Okay, so he's going to get you, and he basically puts his arm up around the back of your neck and flips you up so that you're straight up in the air, and then he goes backwards over the rope, and you go and smash into that table with the roadcaster and all that stuff on it, and you are going to take...
That was my plan all along.
14 embarrassing damage.
You take 22 damage from all the junk that was on the table and everything else that was awkward for you to land on.
Voice in head.
Seems that table had a lot of thumbtacks in it.
We had our scissor collection on it.
Yes, Hank.
I have a microphone up my ass now. This is uncomfortable for everyone.
Hank is watching the fight from the sewer
Sure.
at the top of the rung.
Yeah.
And also looking at the manhole towards City Hall.
Yeah.
And the alarm's going off.
The alarm has just now started to go off.
Are the guards going the other direction?
So the guards that are down watching the fight, they're like, fuck, and they all take off.
Can they hear the alarms from down there?
Yeah, it's not that far underground. They're really loud alarms. It's like air raid sirens.
All right.
So yeah, those guards are like, fuck, and they leave the sewer, or try to go.
Which direction? Like, out onto the street or down towards City Hall?
Out on the street, and then when they get up to the street, that's where they're going to assess the situation. There are Fundead running around all over the place, so they start to open fire and try and take out as many as they can.
But what I'm saying is that Hank is on the exit to...
I'm with them.
What?
I mean, I'm on the top rung.
Yeah. Well, if you just sit there, they're going to move you out of the way.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you burst out the top. They're not running towards the town hall right now. You do notice guards coming out of town hall to help, since there are so many Fundead.
Over there! Over there!
Yeah, they turn in that direction. They start to fire.
And I take cover with them.
They're just in the middle of the street.
The only safe way. Well, with the guards that came out of the Capitol.
Oh, okay. So they're running up the street towards the Fundead.
City Hall.
Yeah, City Hall. Sorry.
Yeah, and
I'm storming the Capitol.
and they're also firing. So
I
they're just advancing. Everybody's advancing, trying to like move the Fundead back towards wherever they came through the fence. I guess.
In the chaos, Hank's gonna try to get to where Laren is.
Okay.
The stealth roll. Face ID.
Why? You don't have dice?
Of 18.
Yeah, you're very stealthy. You manage to, as you're watching people basically just file out of the building, you slip inside and you almost fall down as there's the dead body of
Holy shit.
Steve right there, and his head's smashed open.
I kick him in the face.
The other eye pops out.
Piss man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unnecessary. I thought he was going to chop my eyeballs out, so that's why I killed him.
This house also smells of piss now.
Wait.
It's growing. The smell
This
of
motherfucker's
piss.
got Twizzlers? I'm eating them.
Sure. He had a pack of unopened Twizzlers in his back pocket.
Delicious. Laren, where are we going?
You know, I don't know, because I didn't ask before he got mad.
I think we're supposed to go to the second story. That's where...
Yeah.
What's the brother's name?
Plunky.
Funky.
That's where Plunky's at.
Sure.
His brother needs his help.
So you guys, it's like I said, you're not really running into a whole lot of guards right now because most of them have filed out. You hear constant gunfire with the alarms going off. You run upstairs, and it's pretty obvious which door would be Plonky's. It's a double door that's
The one that
Says Plunky on the top.
yeah.
Plunky's office.
Plunky's office. But it's also a double door, and it's very ornate, and it's like a dome of glass
It's got
above
donkey heads that
No.
are made of wood.
it. Sure. Yeah.
No.
Lots of donkey statues. Hank, just roll me a con save.
I got at least a 12.
You are uncomfortable with
Sorry,
being...
15.
You are mildly uncomfortable with being around donkey statues, but you're not, like, traumatized to the point where you're, like, stunned.
It's not a real donkey.
Yeah.
I know that.
But they're your double doors. And you can hear somebody, it's a little muffled because the doors are closed, but you definitely hear somebody yelling inside.
Was that the donkey?
That's the doggy.
He's got donkey guards.
He's got miniature donkey guards.
It's just donkeys standing on two legs in, like, tight guard outfits.
It's a West Highland donkey.
But yeah, so that's what you guys are seeing at this moment.
Blair, lead the way.
Yeah, I go in.
Okay, so you open a door.
And I'm ready with my spear that also has poison.
Poison on it, all
Poison
right.
spear.
So you open the door, and it's a very, very nice office. Lots of wooden furniture. There are stuffed heads on the wall. And there seems to be a very large fellow, very just beefy dude in clothes that are way too small for him.
Chunky.
No,
And
he's Plunky.
he's looking out the window, and he's talking on a radio, trying to direct people around.
Yeah, you gotta take that, you gotta get out there, and you gotta take them out, okay? We gotta get those fun dead out of here, alright? God damn it, I will skin every last one of you if you don't do what I said. The Duke is not gonna be happy. We already know who's behind this. Obviously, it's those fucking guys, that Chunk Gunderson and that Hank Thrusk.
Actually, they don't know your names.
The other two fuckers, and they probably have help from the inside.
Laren, you got to do the General Kenobi.
And-
you served my fathers in the Clone War.
And he turns and
He
looks.
begs
He's
of
like,
you.
Hey,
I was going to say hello there.
Hello there.
who are
But
you?
instead, it's Chonky.
Chunky's not there right now.
No.
I know your brother, and he needs your help.
What?
He needs your help. He's being killed by a turtle.
He's fighting Leonardo again? I told him never to fight.
Yeah, but he's doing it, man. You gotta go help him.
And
He just got slammed through a table.
Did it have a roadcaster on it?
Yeah.
And scissors.
God.
Was it the scissor table?
He got scissored through the roadcaster.
Well,
It's the merch
okay.
table they sell. Commemorative
Got
scissors.
CDs and scissors.
He tried to do some sort of rope move, but
Lots
it looked
of
like he needed another man.
That madman. He's not supposed to be doing the honky.
What is it? The chonky tonk? What is it?
Honka stonka.
The honka stonka.
Honka stonka.
He's not supposed to be. It can't be done with one man. What was he thinking?
And he looks over at a closet, and he looks very conflicted.
You've abandoned your boy.
He's not supposed to fight. I work for the Duke now.
He's got the fight in him. He has to fight.
Roll a persuasion.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank God. That'll take me to a 12. It's not great.
You say that, and it seems like your words ring hollow, and he's just like,
He was forbidden from fighting.
Laren, aren't you proficient in
He should have known better. He gets what he deserves then, I guess.
and he looks out the window longingly.
But maybe if you save him, you can convince him this time that he shouldn't fight. I swear I used to act.
Roll persuasion. I'm gonna keep the roll that I had before, unless you want me to re-roll.
Reroll.
No,
Okay, you better hope it's
it's
not
a
that.
nat 20.
Keep it.
It's
So
a
is
nat
mine.
20, so
Roll
it's
again.
a 27.
I got a nat 20 as
dead
well,
roll-off.
so straight dead roll off. I got a nat 20 again.
Bullshit.
So
Come and look at it. I'm not touching it.
I'm not getting up.
I had a goddamn 19.
All right, I spear him with this toad poison.
He's just like,
No, he's dead to me. I am the Duke's man now.
I got a nat 20. Fuck you.
all right. So you throw a spear at him.
Yeah.
Not throw.
I
Or you just stab? You just
thrust him through the midsection with the toad poison
right in the
spear.
ribs.
Okay. So you run up behind him. Roll me damage. And then it's what kind of toad poison is that?
It was the golden dart.
Is it deadly
It's
or?
deadly. It's
Okay.
deadly.
no.
I was kind of hoping it wasn't deadly.
Add another.
Or did I give you Harley
You
Quinn?
gave me the golden dart.
Yeah, you said golden.
I thought I gave you golden.
Yeah, add an extra 3d6 to that roll for damage.
I have such a weird search history.
It's nothing to do with the show.
12,
Don't try and blame it on Botched.
12 is 24.
The average wild golden poison frog produces enough poison to kill 10 humans.
30 damage.
Okay, so you just run up behind him with the spear. I guess he really wasn't thinking about that so much as, like, conflicted over his brother. And you stab him through the back.
I feel the conflict within you.
Yeah, you feel it as the spear goes through him through the other side, and it actually pushes him out through the glass, and he's hanging out over the side of the building.
Is there an open manhole down there?
Hold on. So if the spear goes all the way through,
Yeah,
and the poison's on the tip,
yeah,
Only a little bit got it. That's only 3d6 went through.
yeah.
does the poison not?
Oh, yeah, it's still
fully-
it's still got him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
poisoned.
just tried.
And yeah, you stab him straight through, and then through the window, it shatters, and he's just like, oh, and just blood explodes out of his mouth,
So,
and he's just grasping feebly at the spear hole.
You should put him on the
No.
flag holder that's right outside.
Run
that
up the
window.
flagpole and see.
Well, I'm just saying, like, like outside of a person's house, they have that, like.
yeah. Well,
Well, they're right below.
I don't want to call that into existence into America. So, So all the guards that were down at the wrestling match. Did they go all through the same manhole, or did they go through different ones? Is there one out the back?
This is the same manhole because the sewer's sectioned
Come
out. Well, I'm
on.
saying you could probably drop him into that manhole. He's not that
okay.
far. You
I'm
could
gonna
throw
try-
him.
I'm gonna throw him towards the manhole.
Come
All right.
on, roll well.
Strength throw.
Strength or athletics or
Strength.
You're Hank Thrust.
I'm proficient.
That's a 20 non-natural.
All right. So you are you leaving him on the spear, or are you tossing him with the spear? Like,
I'm keeping that spear.
okay, so
It's like you're.
so you just pull and push, and,
Yeah.
and you throw him, and he flies through the air, and he perfectly goes down the manhole and slams into the ground, taking another.
Oh my god.
So like he's at the bottom of the rungs now,
Oh yeah, he's
from the second story,
yeah.
which is only like 30 feet, and then another.
It's a lot.
So like 5d6 probably.
Yep.
You're gonna have his corpse fall into the ring.
Which will invigorate his brother.
Oh yeah, sure. Not traumatize him.
So he slams through to the ground and smashes into the ground. Chonky, you see all this as he just falls.
He just sees him.
You see your brother fall through the manhole cover and just slam into the ground. His arm's going in a direction it's not supposed to be going. And it looks like his stomach is very badly wounded,
the
as
left.
if something stabbed him. And he's just laying there making eye contact with you. And he's got one arm out in your direction.
Plonky? Is that you?
Chalky.
This was not part of the plan. Whose job was it? Plonky, come back to me, bro. We need you. We need to take down the Duke. He's a bad man. How do we
I'm
get to
dying.
the
I
Duke?
was stabbed.
I know that, but
I was stabbed by a spear.
No, shut up.
wait. Who had the spear? What is it? A big? Was
He
it
had
a
a
big?
deep
He's
voice.
got ongoing poison damage. Roll for it.
Sure, one round goes by. There's another.
Was it D6 or D4?
It was 3d6.
And I rolled 663, so 21. He just coughs up more blood. He's like,
I don't have long, Chonky. I was wrong to leave you. We should have never left the ring.
Oh, my poor brother.
You can do the honka stonka without me. You have to believe.
Oh, Plonky.
The Honka Stonka was inside you all along.
The honka stonka was inside you.
I think you guys should do it one last time.
he can't move.
I think you should do it one last time.
I can't move. My legs are broken.
Oh, hold on. I got an
I've been poisoned.
I got a adrenaline shot. I'm gonna hit him with that adrenaline shot real quick.
Right in the heart.
Okay.
Yeah, right in the heart. Just one last time.
Shit. Chet, what are you doing?
High or
He's
low,
gone, man.
Chet?
I can't just roll.
High or low?
I just can't roll because
High
I
or low?
rolled well. Let me take my roll.
He is severely wounded.
You know what?
High or
Let's get
low?
him high.
And he manages to get up on one leg as his entrails are falling out and he's coughing up blood.
Honka stonka.
Honka stonk.
And he
hear that, man?
moves
The
towards
crowd.
the ring, and Leonardo is confused as to what's going on. Yeah, and he sort of backs up a little bit as Plonky goes into the ring.
Honka
Blanca,
stonka.
can we do this?
Stonk.
One last time, bro. One last time.
Roll
Let's
athletics.
take out this stupid turtle.
Roll athletics with advantage.
That is an 11?
With advantage?
With
Roll
advantage?
twice?
Oh, with advantage.
You roll twice and
Sorry.
keep the better one.
And add your strength
Ah.
and proficiency score to it.
14.
Okay, so it's been a little bit, but you're really jazzed up. Your brother, he goes off the one rope, you go off the other rope. Your brother's also dropping entrails as he's running. Just and both of you simultaneously manage to go around this guy, the Leonardo. You have your arm around his neck and your feet behind him, and your brother also has his arm around his neck and his feet in front of him, and you two do like a corkscrew turn, but the bottom of Leonardo doesn't move, and you basically just snap his neck the entire way around and slam his now corpse into the ground, the force of which causes the rest of the entrails to fall out of Plonky as he just rolls over and is just spewing blood out of his mouth.
Brother.
That was insane in the men crane.
And Plonky
Plonky.
coughs
We did
his
it.
last and then dies.
Oh, my brother. Thank you for the final honka stonka. I pine for you.
Laren.
Hank, you're an asshole.
Laren. Look, if anybody asks, it was that piss cleaner Steve.
Oh, and then we had to kill him.
What exactly did we accomplish here?
Well, that's the thing, Chunk.
Wait, you're here?
I have no idea.
I've been here the whole time watching the fight.
I don't know.
I still don't think I understand
There is
ethnic culture, but it was
Complete
exciting.
chaos going on above as there's fucking Fun Dead running everywhere
Here's
and attacking.
Hank and Laren loot the room to try to figure out what to do with the donkeys. Some clue as to control the donkeys.
Shoot them.
Chunk,
Is there
But
a key code, a pass code, a key card?
What about that cabinet he stared at?
You open it up and it's his old wrestling costume just
Oh, I
hanging.
take it.
Put it
The
on.
moment you open the door, a spotlight comes down, and it's a cat costume, so it's got a cat mask with the ears. It's in pristine condition.
That's awesome.
And
I take
the
it.
little leopard print tidy thingies, underwear, whatever.
Leotard.
Leotard, and there's a cape.
tights.
Sure.
Now, Mr. Gunderson, I don't know why we had to do any of this. We knew exactly where the farmhouse is. We could have just went up there.
Now there's chaos.
But I guess we tried to reunite these two brothers.
We did.
And we did. We succeeded in our side quest.
That's an interesting definition of success, but okay.
Well, you know what? You gotta not worry about your small failures and worry about the bigger picture.
So there is guard towers and a fence to go on. There's only one other road that goes towards the Duke's farm, and so you know it's guarded. But there's a chance that the guards have abandoned the post to go deal with the Fun Dead since the town is being overrun currently.
Can we steal a Jeep Wrangler and
And some
head
guard
on up
uniforms, yeah.
Probably.
Are there guard uniforms in the city hall place where we are now?
Yeah, there's uniforms.
All right, Laren. Put this on. I'm going to put this on. We'll get enough for all the people in our party, and we're going to take a Jeep.
Yeah, I probably need to punch you in the face, though.
Why? I'm eating
Well,
Twizzlers.
because... Yeah, but they're gonna wonder how Steve got your spear.
Oh, we're going to just... Okay. Yeah. All right. Hit me in the face, and then we'll just put the spear in his hands. We'll drag his body up here.
No, I think we can take this spear with us. It's fine.
Wait, I think we're all missing that some guards have seen Lauren at this point. I think we should punch her in the face to disguise her.
You're not there, Chunk. Shut up.
I've been here the whole time.
Not in City
You're down in the
Hall.
sewer.
Power right in the kisser, baby. Let's go.
Wait,
I can take it.
then how did Plonky end up? Never mind.
They threw him down a sewer.
Yeah.
It's just the sewer hole in town.
Yeah, they threw him. He rolled a
They
20.
flushed him down the toilet.
He who is pissed, do not ask questions.
Why are you
Sergeant
clutching
Clean's
me?
pissed.
I grab a little donkey statue off the desk and I smack him with it.
Oh, okay. Roll attack with strength. Roll strength attack.
That is a 17.
Roll me a d10 plus strength.
Okay.
I
That's
can't
17.
save successfully from the terror.
Okay.
It's 17.
You take 17 damage as she hits you really fucking hard upside your head, and you feel like your eye, like the cheek right here, possibly cracked and or split open as blood. You could feel like
Not
a
like a
warp
pappy.
running down your face. And yeah, you took a pretty nasty wound to your face
It's as if she's been wanting to do that for
for a while.
months.
Yeah,
Okay, that was probably excessive, but he was very strong.
sure. What are the rest of you doing down in the sewer? Since it's getting worse and worse up top.
Well, we're bringing uniforms down to them.
Hey, Gunderson.
Yes?
Mr. Gunderson.
Correct.
Yeah. Papa Gunderson?
Excuse me, you can talk while I retrieve these katanas.
Oh. That's very
Now I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh, okay. I feel like we should probably go to the above ground.
Cool.
You were the one they call senpai.
And
Yes. With
Chunk
these
pie.
katanas, I can rally my incel army.
That's correct,
Probably.
Chunk Pie. If we can maybe like try to find some sort of transportation to get up to that donkey farm, I think that might be our best bet.
Yes, well, why don't we take the fluss? The truss? The buffle?
Okay.
Whatever weird
well, no,
portmanteau
but-
you backwards country people called it.
It's kind of big. I was looking for something a little bit smaller, a little bit something inconspicuous.
One of those Jeep trucks.
What about one of them geo trackers that they had up there?
What, are they out of Suzuki Ninjas?
Yeah, apparently they are out patrolling at the moment.
The ninjas always go first.
Yes,
I mean, there is a Jeep parked on the other side of the fence.
I said geo tracker.
Jeep.
Well, Hank and Laren are head towards the Jeep, I think, with uniforms.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Chonky real quick.
Okay.
Hey, bud.
Oh, Jed, this has been a very bad day.
Oh,
Very
I
bad.
mean, yeah. I think you need to take some time for yourself and reflect on your family issues and your own life. I'm
What
gonna.
are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I take a poison dart out of my back pocket
Okay.
and I put it right into his side of his neck.
Roll attack.
That's a critical.
All right. So, Chonky, roll me a con save.
16.
Okay. Shh. Is this the golden dart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
You get all of a sudden. There's a sharp pinch in your neck
And-
as Chet has just stabbed you in the neck.
And hey, shh. Why you do this? It's time for you to go to sleep. It's time for. You want to wrestle again with your brother, and it's time for you to do it. This is the only way.
Chunky, is there anything you want to do as like a last-ditch effort before you die?
I don't know at this point.
Hey, the dingoes are coming to put you to sleep.
They're coming for you, baby.
They're coming for you. It's time. It's time.
Like you can try and hit him or attack him if you want, or you could just let out some speech, whatever.
Shh. Good night, sweet
at
prince.
this point, Chunky goes to hug Chet in a big embrace. He knows it's too late. He's got this, but with all the last ounce of his strength, he tries to pop one of Chet's ribs.
I'm gonna try to reject his hug.
So Chunky,
Opposing strength rolls.
roll me strength, and then Chet, you get strength or dex.
It's not great. I got a 7.
17.
Okay, Chunky, roll me a strength check.
That's an 18.
Okay. 3d6.
What does that mean?
Roll a d6 3 times, add it up, and then add your
strength.
strength modifier to it.
Okay, that's right. 10.
Okay, so you wrap your arms around Chet with a last-ditch effort, and you squeeze really hard, and you hear and feel 2 of his ribs crack and break. Chet's going to have a tough time breathing for the next little foreseeable while. And
then as I hug him, right before Chunky goes, he says, "Chet, my brother, thank you."
I should have foreseen this coming.
Chunky goes limp, falls next to his dead, bloody brother.
And I'm gonna do the comical hand clean.
Okay.
And I'm gonna God damn. You know what? I'm not desecrating a corpse. I am liberating it from its goods. What does Chonky have on him that I can...
Wrestling clothes.
Okay.
Old ratty wrestling clothes. He has
Cat
no
ears.
other equipment.
I'm gonna take them cat ears.
Okay, it's a mask.
I'm gonna take that
part of a mask.
yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling frisky.
Would you idiots get up here? I've got a
all right.
fucking car.
Hold on, he's not done murdering people.
I'm not murdering nobody. I'm just bringing him in.
Oh,
his
right, past tense. He's done murdering people.
Are you kidding me? I
How
took a
the
donkey
hell?
to the face for this shit.
You murdered someone too, probably.
Prove
I
it.
don't know. You sound like it.
I'm reuniting a brother and his brother. I mean, I'm doing the Lord's work.
2 brothers, both alike in majesty, now reunited in death.
I mean,
Get in the Jeep.
Thrust gets it. All right, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, how is Chunk Gunderson the best person I've found in this post-apocalyptic shithole?
He has traditional values. He's a good guy.
I'm climbing out of here.
Okay, when you get up to the top, it is fucking chaos up there
Well,
as there are
looks like
fun
you
dead
guys are
everywhere.
doing great up here.
Just guns going, like just pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, just constantly.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It sounds like the Cowboy Bebop theme right there for a second.
So the Jeep's not right there because it's on the other side of the fence, but you
But
can
Hank's in it.
yeah,
Grabbing it.
Hank's all the way over the gate and
I mean,
he's just
I'm gonna
honking.
make my way over there.
Sure.
Let's
say-
cheese it.
Hank.
You guys get over to the Jeep, get in it, and start to drive off as the town, you have left it in disarray as, the fun dead have overrun it. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, his Lord of Mastery Big Jim, the Nuck Lord Croddick Skinner, God King Shanda Panda. B-Mail, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Bread 2287, and Gognia the Dude.
May NFTs reign upon the queen.
If you want to support the show financially, there's many places you can do so. FreedomValleyHorseface.com, Cornhub.icu, PigRickets.com,
Fucking big red.
SexWithWookies.com,
They're so sexy.
DickBlood.me, DickBlood.club,
Shaving accident.
or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast. Support where you can. $3 a month gets you into the Discord of the Misfits. $5 a month gets you all those bonus episodes with 1,000 of hours.
1,000?
With 1,000.
1,000 of hour. Can't support us financially, but you still want to help out the show, you can go over to your podcatcher of choice and leave us a nice review. That's Apple Podcast or Spotify. We appreciate it. And Chonky will read it on stream.
Yeah.
Send something to the studio? You can do so over at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325. We will open your package on stream.
We'll present your package on stream.
And then we'll store it on the...
we'll put your package on our mantle.
On our mantle.
60652.
Thank you.
Gruff the Crime?
Yes. It's P.O. Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108.
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, I know, but that was Stickly. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media or tiny.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art. You can find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Frank Allen from Toy Power. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. Where can people find you all over the internet?
It was a wonderful time, guys. Thank you so much for having me on. I have not laughed so hard at so many ridiculous things at this hour of the morning in a very long time. So if you're interested in action figures and dollies and those sorts of things, you can find more of me and my compatriots at the Toy Power Podcast, at Toy Power Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Or toypowerpodcast.com. And if you happen to like the Australian television kids program Bluey, a little cartoon about a cute little dog, you can listen to more of me and two other boys at the Hammerbarn Project, at Hammerbarn Proj on Twitter. We're a pretty new show, so we don't have a website yet, but find us all over the interwebs, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, but you had the Bluey creator, kind of.
We did. We got to speak to the Joe Brum, who is the creator of Bluey. They actually, the studio that makes Bluey, sort of listened to our show and got in contact with us. And yeah, that was pretty exciting to talk to him and get some of the inside words. So if you want to know about the new Bluey episodes that are about to drop as of this recording, come listen to our show first.
Heck yeah. Super dope.
Awesome.
And as always,
When that pretty blonde lady says she was gonna bring you a bunch of Twizzlers, instead betrays you and buries that 2x4 in your frontal lobe all the way in your cerebral cortex. Scream piss, and we'll clean it up for you.
we'll see you with the final episode next week, nerds.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
See, all they had to do was rip out the rectum and then hit it with a hammer a bunch.
Yeah,
Cancer's all dead.
you tender it up, and then you shove it back in.
You get a pink sock, and then once you have a
you
pink
pull
sock,
the sock out.
Yeah,
you
and
put
then-
it through the laundry, and then
We
you
make
put
a
it back
schnitzel.
all right, stuff that pink sock back in there.
I don't like it.